Hi everyone. Today video is on uh, NgBootstrap library component like user rating. So here in this sample we are going to create a user rating component using NgBootstrap library in our sample Angular application. Here I have created a sample Angular application that is latest version Angular 11. Okay, and before that I want to show my blog. Here it is. I have explained everything about this user component integration in Angular application in this blog as well. The link will be available under the video in description sections. If you like to go through the blog, you can check out the link. So coming to our sample example, so this user rating component, I am going to use library like NgBootstrap. For that, we need to instead install the NgBootstrap library. Okay. So here I have already opened the NgBootstrap library. This one. Okay. And you can check over here compatible version of NgBootstrap with our Angular. Okay. Latest 11 will work with NgBootstrap version 9 plus. Okay, so I'm going to copy this command, ng command, so that I can install this library into my sample application. Okay, let's open and paste it here. So its package is installed successfully. Let's check in our package.json file. See here, ng bootstrap version 9 has been installed successfully. Okay, so by installing, we are using Angular CLI command, right? It will automatically import the NgBootstrap module. So to confirm that, you can check here in our app module, NGB module that loads from the NgBootstrap, okay, and imported into our modules. So if it doesn't happen, please make sure to add them manually in the app module.ts file, okay? So let's create our user rating component. Okay, so I will use existing component only. So let me. Okay, now we can declare component like for user rating NGB rating. Okay, so let's save it and check our output. If you see here, you can see we got user rating. On hovering, you can see it is highlighting. If you click, it will stay like that. Rating can be selected. If you hover, rating will be changed. If you click on it, rating will be selected. See what we have did. We just install plugin and just under the NGB rating. That's it. We have got the rating component. So this much simple to consume the user rating component from the NG Bootstrap. So now next thing I want to explain about its configurations. Okay. So if you observe here, we have about 10, right? So that is the maximum default value. Please remember that that is default value. If you want to reduce to some 5 some 3 like that, we need to override a property like, so it is like max. So you need to set the max so that it will override the existing configuration of default uh, rating icons to what we specified here. So I am specified 3. Now it should show 3 only. Okay, see 3 only it is showing. Okay, so that is the use of max property. Max property is nothing but maximum number of rating icons we want to display. Okay, and the next thing is uh, rate property. It is like a event and as well as a property. Okay, like ng model syntax rate. So here we can assign some Angular variable so that it will captures the value. Not only captures the selected user rating value, but also if you want to set the default rating to be displayed on component load, we can assign the initial value to that variable. So for that, what I will do, I will declare a variable like uh, my rating. Okay, my rating equal to I will assign like 4. Default on component load, it will be selected to 4 rating. Okay, and now I am going to use this property and assign to rate input value. Save it and reload now. See, by default it is selected to 4. Okay, so let me bind this my rating to some div value so we can easily understand the selected value as well. Okay, my rating user selected rating. Okay, so let's reload. See, by default our rating value will be 4, right? So it is displaying 4. Let me select some 9. See, it is automatically updated. So that is the way we want to capture the selected rating value. We need to use the rate input variable. Okay, and next thing is, sometimes we want to show only rating without any user interaction. For that, what we can do means you can use one property like read only. By default, it is false. Okay, if you set it to true, our user rating component will be only read only. Means we cannot clickable. Okay, so let me refresh and see. Here there is no effect on user rating when I am hovering the mouse. If I try to click also, I am not able to select. So that is the use of read only property for this NgB rating component. Okay, so let me remove this and check now. Now it is non-readable. See, on hovering it is selected, on click it is changing my rating event. It also provides some events like mouse over and mouse out as well. Okay, so let's try them. Okay, let's try mouse over event. I will register event like hover, and I need to register a callback method on my mouse over. I am going to just see. It will take parameter like event. This event is nothing but the value of my rating selected. Okay, so let's check that as well. Okay, here I am going to display. I'm going to create method event, and inside of the alert, so our event selected rating is okay. I can assign event value. Okay, let's check it. So reloaded. Okay, now I'm going to hover it. See, you can observe here our event it is red and the value is 7. When we on which star I have forward my mouse, that rating count will be inputted as input to the event property. Where is that? Here. Here it will input the event rating value. Okay, let's try again. 10. Okay, let's try for 5. 5. Okay, so this is a rating will be used. So in this way you can use it. I want to mention about another event like rate change event. This rate change event is useful when we want to save our user selected rating to the API using through API. You can the ideal place is this rate change event. This rate change event, how it will be triggered means when if here, okay, let me remove this hover event. Hover event, okay. Let's get rid of this. So how this rate change event work means if the user clicks 6, So event will raise. If user again click 6, it won't raise event because it is not changed, right? Rate value. So it won't change. If user checks another than 6, then it will again invoke here because it is value is changed here. So that is the benefit of the rate change event to listen to it. So let's test it as well. Okay. So it is also as similar as hover event rate change. Okay. On change, I will write like on my rate change. Okay. Here also it will input the rate value with the input parameter. So what I will do, I will override the my previous method of on my mouse. Okay. And here rate event raised. Okay. So let's save it, save them all, and let's check now. Refreshing. See, now I am clicking 9. 8, sorry, 8 I click, the event is raised. So if I click again 8, event won't raise because it is already, because here rating value is not changed. Suppose if I select some 5, see, rate event is changed. So that is the help of using the registering the rate change event. Okay. Next thing is we can also customize the this default user rating control. Okay, this default user rating control we can customize it. Instead of displaying star, if you want to show any another like heart symbols or any symbol, hexacode symbols, you can override them. For that we need to do some customization like so. I will remove this rate change event. Okay, and here I am going to hip file ng template. Okay, so to override the content, we need to render ng template inside of the ngB rating. So to override it, we need to use ng template. And while overriding it, this ng rating will provide us some context variables of this ngB rating component like fill and index. So index will determine the position of this icon star. So index is nothing but this is fifth position, right? It will give the fifth position like that. Sorry, index means starts from 0, right? The fourth position, third position, sixth position. So based on the position also we can apply some styling to the individual star icon. Like that we have the capability to modify them using the index property. It is also provides one more property like fill. Fill represents the amount of paint. Paint is nothing but selection. This color he is applying, right? That percentage of fill has been applied onto the particular star. So using that we can customize our component. So here what I will do, here I will write like so first here in this customization process I need fill property so that I can assign different colors to my on selection and deselection of the ratings. So I will get fill property template and I will pass the context. This context is assigning to this variable. Okay, fill. Now here I am going to render span. Okay, and here I am going to add a class dot I will create when I am selected I want to display my color as red. For that what I will do, I will create a class like painted. Okay, this color when it should be affected when we selected the rating icon fully, right? Suppose here I am clicking in, these all are selected, right? That are fully selected. That means 100%. So in that case, what I have to do, if like fill triple equal to 100, means if that star is need to be selected star, means if I selected 580 means all 5 stars will be selected, right? Each individual star has 100% fill. That mean what I mean actually. Okay, if it is 100% fill, then I want to show enable this color. Okay, or else I will add one more color like class dot not painted. Okay, at that time not painted means not selected. That time fill will be always 0. At that time I am enabling the class like not painted. So let's use these two classes and apply some CSS. So here I will do like not painted. When not painted, my color should be okay. I will do some gray color. Okay. And one more class we have is painted, right? Painted. So for that, here I am going to use color like red. Okay. And save them, save all. And that's it, our customization. And here I want to display heart symbol, right? So I can use directly hearts. See, it is also showing intelligence. See, here you can see the character icon like heart symbol. Okay, that is Unicode. And so let's save it and check our see in our sample. See, my selected all selected are in red color. See, on hovering also, all the previous effects are working now perfectly. See, if I am selecting 9, see 9 are in red color and 1 is in gray color. If I selected 1, 2 are selected mode and remaining are in gray color mode. That is happening because of these colors. How these colors we determine if fill count we will get 100% means it is completely selected hot. At that time we are enabling this class. If it is not, we are disabling this class. If you want, you can inspect the elements as well. Okay. See here, you have not painted, not painted. See, you can observe everything here. Not painted classes are added. But for first two, it is like painted. So that's how the conditionally colors has been applied to our user component. And we will do one more last configuration like in user rating like uh, decimal rating. What is this decimal rating? Decimal rating uses the partial painting as well. Means if you specify like 3.2, the fourth will be uh, second in the 10 portion of your heart, only second portion until second portion only paint will be applied. That can be achieved using this decimal uh, paint way. Decimal paint way. Okay. Not decimal paint way, decimal rating. For that, we need to use this customization user component only. Do it here only. Here, here what we will have is for this partial paint. First thing is, so let's get rid of these old styling everything. Okay. So here this is pack and I want to use some default class like class and default heart. This is my class for my span. So here I will going to add some styling like okay default heart position relate to display inline block and default color is always gray color. Okay, this is for my span time. Okay, here for partial painting, we will do a CSS magic. Inside of it, we will create another span. See, here we are added another span. It is also will have heart only. If you carefully observe, we have created span inside of span that is also having hearts. Means like this is parent heart, this is child heart. Okay, and we will add some class. I will do like paint heart. Okay, paint heart. So let's add some styling here. Position absolute. Okay, display inline block. Okay, this color will be red. Okay, so this color will be red. See here we are what we did. We did one parent heart. That's default color is gray. Okay, that class is default heart. Its child has another heart. It has a child of another heart that has class like parent, and its default color is always red. Okay, so here nothing but we will display one heart on another heart. Okay, means like a pile using this position relative and absolute. It will be sits on this parent. Okay, and next thing we need to do like so this is child, right? On parent we need a condition like okay, we will add one more class like filled. Let's name it fill, and it will display when 100%. Okay, so this filled will apply red color. Think I will assign here fill, and we can remove this. So this is all our styling. Now on the second on the child heart we need to do a condition like style dot width dot percentile equal to fill value. See here we are reducing the second heart icon width based on the percentage it receives. Percentage of fill it receives. Okay, so what will happen automatically? Child will be on top of parent. What is the parent color? Default color gray. Okay, what is child default color? Red. When I reduce the display of the uh, child, what it will appear in background? Parent only. Parent default color is gray color. So what effect user can observe? It affects like a partial paint, right? So that is the magic here. And here we need to add one more like power flow hidden. Don't forget this styling. And now we will create some text box and the button. Put okay, type equal to text box text. And here I am going to use blood driven model binding. Okay, so mg model, and I will use as user value. Okay, so let's add this variable in our component. So let's get rid all of this method. Okay, and default value like 0. And now create a button to submit the user rating button. Okay, type button. Okay, and here we need to register a click event and submit. Okay, update rating my button name, and let's create a method name here in the component. Okay, here what we will do, we will assign my star rating to user entered value, this dot user entered value, and my rating should be here. It is already we assigned. So that's all we need to do. What we are doing, we are taking the input from the user, and that user value we are assigning to the my rating property, so that it will update the what I can say our custom user rating control. So let's test it now. So let me assign. Let's increase the font of these icons. For that, what I can do is size equal to 50 pixels. Let's check how it will looks. Okay, so far so good. Let's okay. Here I forgot one more thing. Like I am using model binder, right? So that I need to import the form module into my app module. So let's import form module. Okay, I think we are good, and just refresh. I'm saying like my like 8.2 is my rating. Let's update it. See the ninth one, you can see second to, to 10th part of our application has been applied. So change like something like 890. See the difference. Edge there is some empty. So 8.5. Let's update. See, half of the art is empty. So this is what happening here. Here, the half part red color, it is showing is our second heart, means this heart. But we are reducing its size by the width it's filled. So if you inspect on it, inspect it, okay, see here, 50th percent of art is displaying, and the gray color is nothing but our parent one, this one, first heart. So the trick here we are doing is we are displaying here in the here itself we can understand this is the parent. The highlighted one is the parent, and this one only red color, that is child. What we are doing, we placed one heart on another heart, and what we are doing, that we are reducing the size of the top level heart, that means this one, so that the background will be the this underlying parent heart. So using this CSS effect, we are representing this as this paint dynamically, so that it's look like as it is like whatever rating we are giving, that much rating only it is applying to the user. So that is the logic behind this custom decimal rating property. You can give a number based on this, it will apply. See, decimal, you can go any beyond further. Okay, so that's it. That is the trick behind this decimal rating. Okay, using some CSS styling. I think this video has been delivered some useful information. If you really like my video, please do subscribe to my channel. Soon I will meet you again with new videos. Until then, signing off.